We do deliver our reports by the next day, usually by 8 a.m. if possible. There are some exceptions to that, but most of the time that's what we're looking at. So you can assure and you can reassure your clients, your buyers, that they will get their reports in a timely fashion. Okay. So we are also available for follow-ups and client phone consultations. There may be situations where your buyer may need some help understanding the report or how to read it, or have some explanations or even some follow-up questions, some areas of concern in the reports that they may have that they would like me to explain or me to just listen or answer any questions they have. We can do that for them as well. We're available for that over the phone. And we do get really good feedback from agents and from buyers. Okay. Also from the sellers as well. A lot of times the sellers want to know what's wrong with their house. And even though I work for the buyer, there are situations where you'll have a seller who's very proactive and wants to fix as much as they can fix as quickly as possible. So they're oftentimes are going to ask, hey, is there anything I need to fix that I can fix today? So we try to work with everybody as well as we can. Okay? We average right now 40 inspections per month. I know that you know that the market's a little bit slow right now, but we're getting busier. Okay? All right. So question about home inspections and why is it valuable? Why is it important? Okay. Just keep in mind that this is not just something that you're checking a box for your buyer. Okay. This is something that's a very critical step in protecting your client and keeping your deals intact. Okay. If the house is not in good shape, they're not going to want to buy it. If they're afraid of the house, they may not want to buy it. Okay. My job as an inspector is to help the client understand, number one, it's not a perfect house. Number two, what needs to be done to make it an acceptable house for them to purchase and live in. But number three, to do this in a calm and reassuring way so that they don't feel like they need to run away from the deal. That's my job and that's what I do. Okay? So this way, this helps them get peace of mind and realistic expectations. They know that there's no such thing as a perfect house, and that's something that I'm going to be able to help educate them on and reassure them on from time to time. Okay? Buying a house is a very emotional experience for most people. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to reduce the stress levels and at the same time increase the information level so that they're highly informed when they make that purchase. Okay, this also, as I mentioned earlier, will help the sellers address areas of concern up front as well. Okay, for you as the agent, it reduces the chance of last-minute renegotiations and walkaways. Okay, a lot of times the buyer is going to be concerned with things that they want to negotiate. Some things are not negotiable. Some things like, for example, things that would make them fail a 4-point, the house fail a 4-point, these things are not negotiable. The seller has to fix those things or else the house is not insurable. So we'll talk about that a little bit later. So just keep in mind, as a home inspector, I don't kill deals. That's not my job. Okay? We're going to provide a clear, balanced information so that the buyers can make informed decisions and so that the agents can guide the negotiations effectively, okay? Not necessarily going to pick every little thing on the list as something that they need to fix. You're going to pick the things that are important to you and make sure that the deal closes, okay? We're not trying to beat up the house. We're trying to help the deal close and everybody be happy. All right, so my job, as I said, is a calm informer. I'm always telling them this is your chance to understand the home you're buying, not a perfect home guarantee. That helps everyone to stay realistic, all right? So just some typical things that we might find on a home inspection. And many of you are probably familiar with these. Okay, roof issues. Anybody knows what this is? These are loose or missing shingles. Okay, if you have exposed nails like this, and if several shingles or tabs are missing from the roof, you may find that this house is not insurable. Okay, in this situation, the seller is probably going to have to get the roof fixed in order to get the deal done, because the insurance company won't insure it on a 4-point, it won't pass a 4-point, and therefore the deal can't close. So this is not really a negotiable situation. Okay, let's see if you know what that is. Anybody know what that is? Those are air conditioner coils from an HVAC they're very dirty. Okay, this is what we look for. Now what I'll do is I'll take the filter out and I'll take a picture up underneath the coil and take a look at it. If they're dirty, I'll recommend that it gets evaluated and possibly serviced and cleaned. That will be something that the seller will have to probably take care of. Now, if it's a situation where I can't get underneath there, I may have to use a mirror, and I may not be able to take a picture, but I will use a mirror and I will take a look and see if these are clean, okay? If these are dirty like this, you're gonna have an air conditioner that's gonna be dripping condensation a lot. Okay, it's gonna cause some issues. You may end up with some mold. You can even see there's a little bit of rust in there. Okay, this is definitely falls under the category of not good, okay? Leaks. Leaks are a big deal. If there are leaky pipes, they have to get that fixed, okay? This is something that I will find. I will get on my knees in front of the kitchen sink and the bathroom sinks, and I'll look under there and I'll run the water, and I'll even put my hand under there and feel if there's any moisture. Okay, this is what I get paid to do. This is what I'm going to look for. If there's any leaks, they're going to have to get a plumber. They're going to have to get this fixed. Pretty straightforward. Anybody know what this is? This is a double tap. Okay, in a breaker in the electrical panel, you cannot have two wires connected to the same breaker unless it's an AFCI, which that is not. So in this situation, the seller will be required to, or somebody will be required in order to insure the house, to add a new breaker. Hopefully the panel has enough room for it so that you can put one of those wires on the new breaker. This is not insurable in this condition. This is a safety hazard. Okay, these are typical things we'll find on a report. Okay, anybody want to guess on this one? Termite damage. Termites love to eat wood. I'll check in the attic. I'll check the attic entrance. I'll check all around the outside of the house for mud tubes. We're looking for certain types of tracks, certain types of damage. We'll also check the baseboards. I'll walk around and tap out the baseboards, make sure that there's no termite damage. If there is termite damage, the house may need to be tented. It may need to be treated. Okay, we'll also check to see if the house has been treated. So these are some things that I'll be looking for. These are some of the most important and critical things you look for. But when I give a comprehensive home inspection, it's going to take between 2 and 4 hours. So we'll make sure we cover everything we can think of. Okay? I've known some realtors who advise their clients to get a 4-point and a wind mitigation, thinking that that's sufficient for an inspection. I will tell you that there are no substitutes for full inspections. If you advise your client to substitute insurance inspections in order to save them or you money, you're doing your client a disservice. Okay? The base price of a home inspection is $350. Something may get missed, so keep that in mind. Okay, they're very important for the insurance company as well. 99% of the time, for 4 points and wind mitigations, the insurance company will require both of them, and as well as the 4-point and the wind mitigation, the WDO, the termite inspection. A lot of times, that's a peace of mind issue too. Okay, we do bundle the pricing, so sometimes there'll be a situation where the buyer may not want to pay for the insurance inspections during the main inspection. They want to see if they want the house first, and that's perfectly fine. Just bear in mind and make sure that you inform the client. We bundle our pricing, very much like the insurance companies do, like car insurance companies. So if you pay for everything all in the same bundle, the same inspection, we give you a discount. If you buy those insurance inspections later, it's full price. It's not a huge deal, but it can make a few dollars difference, okay? We also do, in addition to WDO termite inspections, we do mold and sewer inspections as well. We can do a mold test of the air. We can do a sewer inspection of the line that goes to the street, your drain line. Okay, those are additional costs as well. Scheduling and communication, we're very fast. We respond quickly. We get the reports out quickly. We will confirm directly with you. We'll schedule you within 24 and 48 hours, if possible. I arrive early whenever possible. I greet everyone professionally. I'll explain the process up front, and here's what we're going to do. Okay? The buyer is welcome to hang out and ask questions along the way. And the buyer is welcome to hang out afterwards and get some highlights. It's perfectly fine. That's what I'm there for. My job is to keep everybody calm and stress levels low so that the deal can proceed. As your partner, that's what I'm thinking about, and that's what I'm focused on. Okay? During the inspection, you're welcome to attend. We focus on the major systems and safety, but we're thorough and very efficient. Okay? I mentioned a lot of this stuff already. So we're going to make your life easier. We're going to have clear, easy to read digital report with photos and comments, descriptions, prioritized recommendations, whether these are minor, moderate, or major defects that we're finding in the house. Okay? Agents do tell me that this format helps them review issues with clients and sellers without confusion. And just a little tidbit, in our reports, the general summary that has all the defects is at the bottom of the report. So a lot of times what I'll tell clients is, and buyers, if you want to read the report and just go straight to the defects, start at the bottom and work your way up. It's a lot quicker and a lot easier, and you skip all the unnecessary stuff that you're not concerned about. But what is the buyer concerned about? What's wrong with the house? That's what they want to know. So we're going to tell them right away. Okay? Again, after the report, I'm available for questions. I can even join renegotiation calls if I need to explain things neutrally. And we will also follow up with you to make sure that you have received the report. It's not enough for us to just show up, get paid, do the inspection, and then we send the report. We also contact you and make sure, did you get the report? Delivery is extremely important. Okay, so what is our goal here? Our goal here as your partner is to deliver thorough inspections that give your clients confidence and help your transactions close successfully. We're all working together for the same reason. Here's what you can expect from us: professionalism, reliability every time. Are we perfect? No. I do make mistakes, but I do fix them, and I do respond quickly if there's an issue. Fast, high-quality reports your clients will appreciate. They're easy to read, easy to understand, and I'm available to explain if there's an issue that is not easy to understand. Okay? And we will communicate. We'll support you as well. That's it for the main part of the presentation. We can open it up for questions if anybody has any right now. Thanks for your attention. Really appreciate the opportunity to explain everything to you. And welcome, glad to be welcomed aboard as well.